All right, guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So Dokkan is dropping this update right here, which I would say is definitely a little bit controversial. So what's going to happen here is they're going to discontinue the reverse feature, right? Just a quick summary, and then we'll kind of get into what the point of the video is here. They're going to get rid of the reverse function feature. Which is going to make the game more streamlined, right? As a positive, it is like, let's say you have LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta at 55%. You pull him on one of the 11th anniversary banners, and you'll be able to just feed him without worrying about reverse and, reverse Dokkan Awaken, like all that stuff. You'll just be able to feed him right in, right? No issues. Boom. That is good, right? Like, that is a nice update. But the way the system works now, it is going to serve kind of an unintended consequence, I think. I guess they didn't think of this, but a lot of us have a lot of characters, right? As you guys can see, I have 1,026. I could switch on over. 1,026 characters. These are characters who are reversed. Here, let me hit this. Bam. Who are reversed, who are just going to be all like put to their highest level, right? So like this is going to turn into an LR SDR UI Goku, right? Like going through all these characters, they're just going to transform into what their highest state is. Now, it is pretty annoying because some of these characters, like, well, this guy's a free-to-play character, we'll get him, but like some of the heroes characters and stuff, I don't know if we're going to even be able to get these guys easily again. Like like this system sucks for what is kind of like, I want to choose my words carefully because I don't want to put down like free-to-play players or casual players or anything like that, right? But the most dedicated players, the players who care about the game the most, are the ones that are getting fucked over, which is not really what you want to do, right? I think it's important that the game, like there are many metrics they really care about, like all these gacha games, not just like Dokkan. That goes into it, right? Like, of course, revenue, but like they do want people in the app, playing the app, the screen time, right? Like that is something that matters. So like free-to-play players are contributing to the health of the game. Yes, they are, absolutely. Because their screen time, it all matters. But, I mean, it is a nice little system for those players. But the fact that all of these characters are going to be forcibly awakened, it sucks. It really sucks because this is just like so much work. Now I did want to kind of do a video and kind of go over. I just am seeing a lot of confusion. Like it's fine. It doesn't really surprise me that like a lot of the system is kind of like confusing to people. And a lot of it, like I'm seeing people. We're gonna look through the comments in a second, but there's a lot of people who are saying things like, oh, now you're going to have 1,000 extra box space, or, oh my God, you're going to lose power level. Neither of those things are going to happen. I'm not going to, like, at these characters, I'm not just going to boba these characters, right? So I'm not actually going to gain box space from this because I'm not, like, these are all, like, Link level 10. Like, some of these characters have got equips on them. Like, this is a TUR for Cooler. I've got equips on him, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff like that, right? Like, characters like this. So, okay. One of the major reasons why I would do this, too, is the Dokkan power level system, right? So, remember the different metrics, right? There is every point for hidden potential system, right? Like, nodes activated. There's level 10 links. There's the first time stage clears. And then there's Dokkan awakenings. So, and some of these characters have different links. Quite literally, I'm link leveling 1 right at the moment. This Broly right here, this level... Oops, I accidentally misclicked, I'm sorry. This level 5 link, like LR Broly doesn't have this. The TUR Broly does not have this, right? So if we look at this, like these two levels right here don't have that link. It does not have it. So by doing this, I'm just acquiring a lot of extra power level, obviously, because I want to have a high power level. I'm, the biggest Dokkan YouTuber, at least, I guess, probably non-Japanese. There is a Japanese YouTuber that's bigger than me in Dokkan, but, like, besides that, I'm the biggest Dokkan YouTuber, right? Like, I want to have everything rainbowed. I've, like, dedicated my life to this. I know some people would say, oh my God, you're such a loser, but then it's like, okay, but, like, I hate to break it to you. I'm not going to flex on anyone, but I'm not in credit card debt, if you catch my drift, right? It's been very profitable for me, okay? So, like, there's no issues there. But I quite like the game a lot. I, like dedicating a lot of my time to it. I just enjoy the game, right? People have different things they enjoy, right? Like someone will say, oh my God, you care so much about Dokkan, you're a fucking loser. But like, do we want to compare lives? Like, maybe you'd be shocked, right? Like, I don't know. It's just whatever. But, like, there is a point to all this stuff that me, and it's a lot of other players too. I was actually surprised because I saw a lot of the other communities that are like non-English speaking communities do not like me, right? Like, I think a lot of it does unfortunately boil down to dodge. A lot of them are very anti-dodge, but like some of these people who I've seen like really don't like me are like replying to some of my posts, like, because again, this is just something that is like shafting a lot of players. I saw this guy right here commented on this. So with this upcoming update, I'll quit Dokkan after the update. Removal of chain battles, first middle finger. Removal of reversals like a middle finger in the face. If you guys are not aware of who this player is, I mean, I could just quickly show you very fast right here. Here's his power level, 29,700,000. I mean, do you guys know what that is? That's a higher power level than me. He has a higher power level than me, right? Like, I'm at 25 million. Now, I mean, he is a global player, so he does have a lot more box space, sure. But like, if you look at like the scores right there, you could see it's kind of the same thing, right? He does like the Dokkan Awakening stuff and stuff like that I do. Like some of the highest power level like grinders, that's, like this is what we do to try and get a power level as high as we can. And Dokkan is kind of fucking us over. Like, you see the problem? Like, Dokkan is fucking over, like, the most dedicated players. Again, I could fully acknowledge this is good for a lot of players, right? Like, Iron Cane, this is such a W for Iron Cane. And when I say Iron Cane, we're just thinking of Iron Cane through the lens of a brand new player. Iron Cane truly is just someone who, kind of is, like, new into the game and actually, actually started to like it, like after like getting into it and learning about it. But there's a lot of really outdated, archaic systems that you could just mess up and end up hurting yourself. This is one of those systems. So removing it is good. I just do wish here's what they could do. They could remove the system, but I wish that they could just have it to where characters would just stay at the level they're at. Like, if these characters would all just stay, like, that's what should happen. They should remove the reverse feature, and then whichever level your character is at the time, that boom, they're there. Like, that's what should happen. That's what Dokkan should do with this. Because, again, this update's going to happen, and all of these characters, like, all of a sudden, I'm going to have, like this guy. Like, I'm going to have 3 LR Namek Gokus. Like, it's just going to get ridiculous, right? Like, it's just going to get crazy. Now, it only will turn them into LR if you've Dokkan Awakened them. But, like, so we're looking at the TUR right here. I've Dokkan Awakened him. Why would I do that? Because it gives extra power level. Why would I do that? Because the Dokkan Awakening gives extra power level. But then also, the LR version has extra links that I link leveled, right? Now, again, I'm not going to lose any power level once this resets. Let's just go through some comments. Again, a lot of the things I just explained right here is going over some of the comments here. Yeah, I mean, Amatu's a troll. We know this. Yeah, see, look, like, this doesn't, they fix box space. No, that's not, like, that's just, I mean, just not really understanding what's going on here. This doesn't really have any effect on box space. And, like, I could still, like, if we go back over, let me just look at an LR, so LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I could still have a 1 of every column. That's not going to change. But it's like, I could, like, the SSR Vegeta, I couldn't Dokkan Awaken, all the way to LR, get a couple of extra links and stuff like that. The TUR Vegeta, like, you see what I'm saying? But it's not like, this doesn't actually fix box space. If anything, box space is going to be even tighter for me now, because if we go back, I mean, if they want to remove box space at the same time they're doing this update, I can forgive them. But, like, my number, it's still going to be 3,696. I don't have any loose characters. But now, it's going to be 3,696, and I'm not going to have, like, the TURs of all these characters and shit like that. Like, I'm not going to have them. So it's like, Like, there's a lot of there's characters that I could use. Oh my Christ. I have to hurry up and get this showcase done. I literally just, like, coined. I just coined this. This is the TUR for LR Kale and Khalifa. I just coined them up. Like, I've got equips on them and shit like that. Like, I'm gonna have to, like redo all this, right? This is so much effort and work. And I mean, people root against me so fucking hard, so I know you guys are loving it. But like, it still is so much effort and work that it's just like, poof, gone. And there's no way to anticipate it. Like, people can try and say any dumb fuck stupid thing you want to have. Well, why would you do that in the first place? There was a reason to get more power level. They created a power level system. Obviously, I want to push the limits and get my power level as high as I can. Does LeBron want to score points, or does he want to sit there and fucking do nothing? He wants to fucking score. He's the all-time NBA leading scorer. Maybe I want to be the all-time Dokkan Battle player power level leader. Maybe I wanted that. But Dokkan, I mean, between the disadvantage JP's at compared to Global Box Space and now this, it's just, it's nonsense, right? So let's just kind of like look through some of these. Yeah, see, again, I like, a lot of people just, I guess, are just like not really understanding. Yeah, the 10-minute mark, we did hit that. That was good, but I'm not getting extra box space. Yeah, so way back in the day, the Tech, Frieza, and the AGL Goku, the transforming characters, they stacked in SSR, but then when they were TURs. Yeah, I'm mad, but I mean, I can at least acknowledge that this is good for very casual players, right? Like, there is good to this, but I just get hurt from it bad. Yeah, again, I don't have extra box space. I'm not really super sure why people are just assuming I'm going to have extra box space. I mean, of course, I would... It's not surprising to me that people don't know the intricacies of such a convoluted, horrible system, right? But, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to get extra box space. Like the fact that it takes no resources for reversal anymore. Yes, because, again, just, being near Iron Cane struggled to get, like, these hourglass medals and all this stuff. It is a very convoluted, stupid system, yes. Now you can upgrade super attack level without reversing the unit, yes. And then, particularly for some of these characters, let's use God Goku as the example. That's the example Dokkan used, and I think it's a good example to use. So you will be able to level up like this LR God Goku with any base form Goku character, God Goku character, or Super Saiyan Goku character, because they have all those in the growth path right there. So, like, there are positives to this. Yeah, to me, I just think that the fact that they're going to take your characters, which are, you have at SSR or TR or whatever, and they're going to just send them all the way back as high as they can, is kind of, like, stupid. It's stupid. And it does hurt. Like, it seems like it's a lot of dedicated players that this did happen to. Yeah, I do think it is. Removing the whole system is definitely good. Yeah, I've got over 1,000 reverse characters. Yeah, it's gonna suck. I'm gonna have to really kind of like manage my box. What I'm gonna do in terms of like managing my box, because like I'm not gonna just baba 1,000 characters, right? Like, it's ridiculous. I'm just gonna remove all my tags. I haven't been keeping up with these lately anyway. I'm just gonna remove all these tags and just have one that's gonna be called like, just like, the non-duplicates or whatever like that is what this is going to be. It does suck, man. So much collecting and stuff, and it's just like, wow. Like, it's just, like, this is out of nowhere. There's no reason to ever have assumed that this was ever going to happen. Nothing. Nothing. No reason. Yeah, again, yeah, people just don't really understand. Like, this is not going to update my power level at all. Systems are designed to let the players screw themselves over, yes. But I didn't use it to screw myself over. Again, there's no reason in the world why we should have assumed that this would have been a thing that would happen. Like, this is not, like, I feel like he's just not really understanding the system here. Yeah, like, I'm maximizing power level. It's a system they created. So, like, again. Yeah, this is really good for players, yep. First world problem, I'm sure, but I mean, guess what keeps the game afloat? Maybe the top, 1% of players? I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't want to baba them because, okay, so my power level will not change. But it would if I baba'd the characters, right? So, here, let's head back over to here. These 1,000 right here, if I baba'd them, like, the power level is determined by what's in your box. Link levels, potential nodes, and Dokkan Awakenings, it's all determined by what's in your box. So, like, if I bob it every single unit in that I've got in my box, my power level would only be the stages I've cleared. That's it, right? But, like, again, when the update hits, my power level's not going to change unless I'd get rid of those characters. Rant video? Nah, not really a rant video. Just more like just explaining it. Yeah, I mean, it is a problem to other players than just me. Again, it's like, you get like one of these little like 17-year-olds who like, they think they're cool, right? Like, I'm fucking cool because like, I don't care about this, right? But like, you do have something in your life that you do fucking care about. And I could just say, well, you're a fucking idiot for caring about that, right? Like, it's literally the same thing. Let's see. Yeah, so, yeah, I have mentioned this, but I was surprised because a lot of this was they had created Chain Battle as a way to make players want to have all the different levels, and they never created like a replacement for that to like incentivize players having all these different levels. And I mean, now, yeah, I guess it's not going to happen. Yeah, Matsu knew this during the meetup, but I mean, I'm gonna assume that they had no, like, they just didn't even consider this. Yeah, box space doesn't really, factor into this. Yeah, you should just, it should, like, whatever your, like, level your characters are in, once the update happens, they should, stay there. The reverse system was stupid and annoying. I do agree. Like, I'm not arguing this whatsoever. Yeah, it was. Removing the whole system is good. Just remove the material cost for it. He's talking about the hourglass metals. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that wouldn't be... I mean, I do think it's good to remove the system. It's just the forcible, like, you know, like, sending the characters to their highest level. That's kind of, like, the issue there. Yeah. It does suck. Dokkan Awaken all the SRTR LR version. Yep, reverse. Yeah, it does suck. Yeah, I don't understand, like, I wish everything would be, like, fair across Global and JP. I mean, I guess not the biggest, point ever, like, it's not the biggest deal ever, but, like, here's the Global version of the news, and then the JP version has, like, these nice, pretty pictures to articulate the point. I don't understand why these couldn't have been there on Global as well. I mean, I don't... Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, again, I'm not getting box face from this, though, so. Well, yeah, but I can't, again, because here's the thing. I'm not going to be able to just keep all these characters. Remember, they gave box face. What they did was the initial number a new account starts with, I believe, was 200. They upgraded that to 500, and then they gave all players the extra 300 that, like a new account would have, right? But then they've given us no box space since then whatsoever. So it's like, I can't even collect, like, you see I have 1,000 versions of all those characters. I can't even go and collect all those characters, man. Yeah, and then the profile pick, yeah, dude, that sucks. So, like, I literally summoned more to get the SSR for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and now the update's gonna hit and it's gonna teleport him to LR. So I can't have that as my profile pick anymore. It's just really stupid. Yeah. I'm going to have to do it from the beginning, but I'm not even really able to until they increase box space. It's just, it is just a huge, yeah, it's so stupid. It's so, like, I can't even collect them. I don't have the space for them. So, it's pretty dumb. Yeah, okay. Why would you awaken 1,000+ characters all the way just to reverse them? Again, because you get power level from the Dokkan Awakenings, and a lot of characters have different links. SSR, TUR, LR. I'm literally min-maxing, link leveling all these characters. That's the point. That's the point. Sounds like a lot of waste of time and effort. Yes, to you, it sounds like that. But to me, like, I love the game, and I really, put in the effort grinding in the game and stuff like that. I can't afford to pay for Kai's without pay, wait, if you aren't able to level up all your characters without paying, it's bad game design? I mean, this will help a little bit in terms of raising SA, because, maybe, like, some characters, again, with God Goku, like, base Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, and God Goku characters we'll be able to raise the super attack level, but I don't know if this is going to make like such a huge difference for Kai's. Yes, this is true. This is true. This is true. That's true. Yeah. It's rough. It's rough. Yup. Yeah. See, the way some of these people talk, I just wish you could just. Yeah, it's like it will only annoy people like Truth that care about imaginary rankings. I promise you, this person, Dark Flow, there's some rankings they care about somewhere. But to them, to Dark Flow, the ranking, whatever it is in life that they care about, it's a big fucking deal. Like, it matters. It's super important because it matters to them. But because this is something that matters to me, like, oh, no, it's imaginary rankings. I'm gonna fucking hish-hosh-posh. Oh, it's so fucking stupid. Such an itty-bitty stupid fucking dumb thing. But, like, that's just, again, it's, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna get box face again. I am still a little confused why people think I'm getting box face from this. I'm not really too sure. Yeah, if you didn't Dokkan Awaken them, yes, but I mean, but guess what? If you did awaken them, you're screwed. Yeah. No, well, it's not really 99% of the players. So, like, a lot of people too like to, like, I mean, I especially noticed with the global players. The global players love to victimize themselves. It's been a thing since 2016, right? I've been arguing with global players about this forever, right? Like, it's always got to be, I'm the big bad whale. Oh my god, and we're just the little bitty free to play players, global players. You know, we're so oppressed. It's so bad. Like, bro, like, there's more than just, like, me who did this, right? Like, again, I was actually surprised. Like, where's, like, oh, yeah, waste days and weeks of people who are grinding the game. Yeah, I don't, again, I was seeing people respond. Let's see, like, this guy's got 800. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain. How many does this guy have? Oh, only 3. Not really a big deal. This guy's got 400-ish, yeah. Refuse to download the update, quit playing until they reverse this. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to try and reach out. I asked Goresh what our Japanese players saying, and he said it seemed mostly positive. Yeah, here's another 600. Again, a lot of dedicated players. Update is a fuck you to all the whales. I mean, it's not even just whales, too. It's just, like dedicated, because, like, a lot of players, you know, who are, like, really grinding power level, like, you don't need to be a whale to grind power level. You don't. All you need is just the dedication to just keep grinding, right? Because, remember, the best character in the game to link level, and this is not going to be affected by this update whatsoever, is this character right here. This is the best character in the game to link level, because this character has 13 links between the Mr. Satan part and the Fapu part. Once you switch to Fapu, all of their links change except for Shattering Limit. So the meta, the strat for link leveling and raising your power level as high as you can, is you just grind up 1,000,000 copies of these and link level this. That's kind of like the meta for, yeah. All the extra copies we have, again, they get turned into their highest level. Well, yeah, that's what, you're going to have 3 Carnival Metal Coolers and stuff. Yeah, it's going to be annoying. Broly hits hard. Dude, I love these. Broly hits hard as shit, and it screenshot has taken 78k. On who? I don't even know. Who got hit? Probably Wrath Broly. Wrath Broly should work well there. Yeah, I mean, yes, again, it is a good update that will help the game for players, yeah, but... one thing that certainly would be good is, like, if we're gonna do, like, shit like this, that's fine. But, like, what if we fix the fucking friend system first? Maybe, just fucking maybe, the friend system could be fixed first, and then we could, like, worry about doing all this different type of shit. Yeah. Alright, guys, again, a lot of it was I did kind of want to just, like, kind of clarify, because I saw a lot of people were saying, like, oh, you know, you're gonna have 1,000 new box space, and I was just kind of clarifying, like, no, I'm not gonna get box space by this, and my power level's not gonna change by this, right? Collection, yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare. When you characters gonna be awakened in color, yeah. I used to care about this a long time ago. Yep. Yeah, it's okay. No, it's not a good update for everyone except for me. Again, there's we've already gone through. There's several players that it affects, right? Like they love doing that. Like, oh yeah, oh here we go. Yeah, let's see a Muse Dragonflays. The fact that Nick, this is my name obviously, refers to the average player as a very average player shows a complete level of elitism from him and superiority complex. God, the ego. Can I ask where the fuck the ego is? Dumb bitch. Please tell me. Yeah. Well, because I mean, I don't know. I really have been like trying to like build this up, build my account, make it nice and pretty. You know, rainbow versions or like LR, TUR, SSR. It's just gonna be. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to have like again all these like TURs and stuff. Like I guess some of these characters I could just Baba, I guess, but I don't know. I like, damn, they really did this. Like, I would be less annoyed if like the friend system was already fixed or box space like issue was fixed. It's yeah. Yeah, it's not even a whale problem specifically. That's not even true. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people just like to kind of like be like, oh, I'm just an ittle bitty little poor free to play player, and you're the big bad whale. Like they do that, right? Like. No. Amatsu was very chill. He was very chill. I wish I would have had a chance to talk to them about this and known about it. Yeah, okay. I mean, we already went over it, right? A lot of reason to power level. It's, again, like, not everyone knows kind of, like, the intricacies of all these systems, so, like, I get it. But, yeah, like, the way I did it was just getting me a lot more power level, right? Yep, okay. Again, a lot of people just didn't really understand. It's fine. I gotta beat Dokkan again. Yeah. All right, guys. We just kind of like wanted to go through this. It is what it is. I mean, life sucks. You gotta just be a man about it, right, and just move forward. I will await for my moment where I'm able to get more box space to collect these characters, and I'll just collect them all again, and I'll just rainbow them all again, and I'll just do it all over again. Okay. So let me know what you guys think. Remember that this week is going to be a little bit more quiet, right? I mean, kind of another dumb decision, in my opinion, is there's no new characters this week. What's funny is they probably are going to drop, like, you know, an LR EZA, like, you know, Orange Piccolo, Beast Gohan, or Cooler, and Goku. They probably are going to come out, but it's going to be next week along with the next Dokkan Fest. Seems very silly and dumb to do that when they could have just dropped an EZA here where there's a week where there's nothing. Not very good kind of, like, you know, management, I think, but I mean, whatever. So, yep, let me know what you guys think about the update. Pretty frustrating for a player like me, but I mean, removing the system entirely is good. It makes the game less archaic, less stupid, pointless systems that are in the game. So there is at least a plus to this, but still quite an annoying system. Like, it's just a whole like annoying situation here.